Hello, in this video we're going to carry on with generating highlights packages, but this time for individual players during a match. So returning to the open game that we've got, still on the drinks break, still live streaming as per usual, and now we can again in two ways get to create a highlights package for an individual player. So the first option is to come to statistics and down to Match Stats Wizard and select either all innings or the appropriate innings. So obviously in this first innings of this game at the moment it won't make any difference, but we'll click on all innings and this opens up the Stats Wizard. We can then select whatever player we need or players from these filters. So tick these and then select the players as required and untick. So for this highlights package, as a demo, James Thompson has taken a couple of wickets, so we're going to do those 2 wickets as a highlights package to play into the stream. So if I check bowlers and select James Thompson, then come to advanced and then tick dismissal, and both of his wickets were catches, so I select caught. And obviously you can see there's a whole bunch of other things that you can select for a highlights package. So if it was a batsman, we might be doing 4s and 6s, etc. So just whatever combination you need. Obviously, if you've caught the video capture for every ball. But anyway, lots of flexibility in what you can include in the highlights package at this point. So James Thompson and advanced, so both his wickets. And come down to the play video drop down, and we want to add this to a new package. So same process as before with the match highlights package. So this will take a few seconds to generate and pull in the video clips and the wicket pre-rolls because they're still on, and generate the package in here. Again, these settings here will apply to the whole package, and you can adjust these as you need to. And if I select a particular clip, then these additional settings apply to that clip. Once again, we get a duration of the highlights package, and we can play it in the preview once we're happy with it. We can also, again, move these clips around if we want to, or we can right-click on here and remove the pre-roll if we don't want to do that, etc., or insert any other images or pre-rolls before or after the selected clip. But we'll leave that as it is for now, and all ready to go. And again, if we keep an eye on the live stream output here, then we'll see this playing into the stream. So click on the Create Package drop-down, and we want this play into the live stream. But once again, you can use the Save Video option to save the highlights package for use later, whether that's on websites, social media, or in the pavilion after the game. But for now, we will go play into the live stream. And again, this will take a few seconds to render. You can see that the highlights pre-roll, Play Cricket branded highlights pre-roll has been added by default, and this will now play into the live stream as you can see here and in the preview window. So that will now scroll through each of the pre-rolls and the clips as we go. And just a reminder that clicking the minimize button will minimize this window, but the highlights package is playing into the screen. But stop the screen. Stop the highlights package, which we will do now. So I'll click close on that one and close on the Stats Wizard. The other way of playing or generating a highlights package for an individual player is to come to the scorecard. I'll just expand this out a bit and right-click on a player name. So Jack Black has hit a 4 and a 6. So if we right-click on his name and come to his personal Stats Wizard, we effectively get the same thing, but already filtered to him, so we don't need to filter to his name. And for him, we want to do indeed his 4 and his 6 as a wicket, as a highlights package. Do that and then click on this and add this to a new package. We could add it to the previous package if we wanted to do a highlights package for both players together, but in this case we'll go add to a new package, and again there we have the two video clips. Once again, these settings here will apply to both together, and then if I highlight one, we'll get these other settings options for just that clip. So same process then as before. Either save the video 720p recommended for use later, or play this directly into the stream, which again will add the Play Cricket highlights pre-roll and take a few seconds to render and play into the stream. Right on time. Okay, I'll just close that and stop that so we can see how that's worked. Now, just one final point is the ability to add other clips that don't fit that sort of criteria to a highlights package. And the best way to do this is to come to View, down to Video, and Video Ball by Ball, which will open this panel here of all the video clips. It will default to the video clips in the last over, but you can come back to or filter by these things here. But let's say that for that highlights package for Jack Black, that we want to add the ball that was in between the 4 and the 6. So this ball here. So if I right click on here, I can then go add to package. And let's say we actually also want to add his wicket now as well. So I can do that. And then I can now come back to viewing that current package, and we can see that this dot ball has been added, as well as the wicket pre-roll, and then the wicket as the last clip. Now, obviously, in this situation, the 1.4 ball clip is out of order, so we can just simply click and hold on that and drag that into order. And again, if I just move these around, I can then play this into the replay stream. And hopefully I can minimize that and we can watch the stream start. Actually, if I close that and then reopen the package manager dialog, we get the highlights package playing into the stream and in that dialog as well. So that's how you add whatever ball you would like to a highlights package that may not fit your initial search criteria. And again, minimizing will keep this highlights package playing and close and stop it. I will do now, and that's the end of this video.